Okay, so we've had a little bit of a change of plans. After Thursday's session, I made plans to go climb outside this week with a friend. And it just so happens that the day that worked best for both of us was Wednesday. And if you've been watching these videos, you know I've been trying to climb every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and Wednesday is not one of those days. So we had to move some things around. So what I decided was the best thing for this was to take yesterday, which was Saturday, as a rest day, and then climb today, Sunday, and then I get 2 more rest days before we go climb outside. I looked at it all sorts of different ways, and that was just the best option. So that's what we did. I don't really view this as missing a day or anything like that. I view it as just like adjusting to what's in front of me, and that's just the way it goes. It's still building consistency. It's still keeping me in that habit of climbing. So I think in the overall spirit of the goal, we are still on track. I'm not going to tell you guys where we're going yet, but I will be making a video. So stay tuned to find out and to see how it goes for us. I have completed my off the wall warm up, but I still have some stuff to do on the wall. So with all that said and out of the way, let's get into it. So once again, the board is at 35 degrees. I don't know if I'm going to climb on as small of holds as I did last time. I might stick to some bigger ones, but we'll see how it goes as we get into it. We're now up to 154 subscribers, which is, I think, 3 or 4 more than last time. So pretty psyched about that. It just keeps growing. So thank you guys for subscribing. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Helps out a lot. And yeah, the goal is to get to 1,000. So we got a little ways to go, but we're getting there. Oh, that felt good. Oh, all right. What is next? Never done that. Cool. Man, my heel was like right on that corner. Well, that's a fun way to mix up the warm-up. All right, let's try something a little bit different. Oh, man, that turned out really good. Oh man, I like that one. That is really cool. I love how you get to track your foot into this. It's just so natural too. It'd be cool to make a harder version of that. The movement is just so nice. Let's see if we can. Okay, so if you go from here and here, normally you're going to the ball. You could go to this. I don't know about crossing all the way over to this one. That'd be sick though. And then unwinding, and instead of going to here, and this is pretty obvious, I guess. Stick the foot over there, finish on the pinch, or this. Any of these. Let's just see how the beginning goes. Because if I have to, like, I can just cross under this, which would be pretty sick too. I think we can keep the feet the same. I think that's the idea. Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Well, okay. Let's try that again. I'm gonna go to this one to start, and then we'll see how the rest of it goes, and maybe we can graduate to doing it that way. That's a great way to use a board or the gym, is that you've got a smattering of holds, and you can try like different variations of the same thing and like cheat the move, you know? And then that'll help you learn how it works, and so you can kind of do it in baby steps. You don't get to do that outside. Oh man, this again. I don't want to deal with this matching again. Yeah, I put my right foot up here, and then I think my knee hit that. Huh, not quite the same. You know, I wonder if we could just to keep the end simple, just go to the ball. The middle's still a little not the same feeling, but it's just not gonna be. Let's see what this side feels like. I don't know what that was. That was the worst attempt in history. I really just, these are, I guess they're a lot closer. That's way harder. That is way harder. I mean, the hold is quite a bit smaller too than the ball. So that does make sense. And they are a little further apart. Maybe it's just not going to feel the same. And honestly, you don't even need this. You can just go straight to here and then match it. Let's see what that's like. Well, it's really cool with your feet on the ground. Actually, I might like that better than these crimps. And there really isn't as much room to match on it as I thought there was. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's, whew, that was cool. I like that. Yeah. The end doesn't have to be super hard all the time. I thought that was a good mix of holds in there. Okay, that was that way. Now we go that way. It's cool how this has been birthed out of a warm-up too. As a pretty natural progression. Do the warm-up version and then, you know, oh, I wonder if that could be harder. Oh, there you go. Kind of cool. Oh man. Yep, nope, don't. Dang, something about this side right now. I do not feel like I'm moving as well, but that's all right, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can do better this time. Yep, we can. Yeah, sick. That's a good one. I like how this hold, because if it's in cut, it's like by like 5 degrees. It's basically flat. But I think there's a slight in cut to it. But at this angle, like it becomes quite a bit more challenging because at some of the lower angles, it's honestly like a little too good. But yeah, at 35, I don't know. This feels cool. Okay, so a hold I haven't used in a while are these two. And so I think it would be cool to try to do a problem using them. I was thinking something like grab this pinch and dead point up to it. I don't know if that's cool or not. I'm also open to some other ideas. So we're just gonna try to figure out a cool way to use that hold. Because it'd be cool to like cross into this and then punch up to it. And then I was thinking of heel hooking this later on. So I think it'd be cool to like start here, cross into that, go up to that, heel hook this, and then finish out here or something. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, so far so good. Oh, not bad. That was cool. But given the camera angle, you probably couldn't see a whole lot, huh? So we'll do it on the other side. And then you'll be able to see all of it. Oh, dang it. I could feel it. I could feel it coming off of there. Dang. All right, well, we'll do it again. I think I have to do this. Yeah. That worked well. I think this is the foot I broke. And so I think the ankle mobility is just, I don't know, a little different. Felt better switching the feet and just putting the left toe on there instead of trying to keep the right foot the whole time. Hey, as long as it gets done. Cool. Yeah, that's a cool problem. Okay, what do we do now? That is always the question. I haven't used these in a while either. I was thinking about that earlier. It looks like there's two ways to go about this one. So we're gonna start here and here, and you can either Gaston this, and then Gaston this, and then Gaston this, and then finish, I think, up there. Or same start, but go big to begin with, and then come in this way, and then Gaston that, and then finish. So it's really the difference between either like Gaston this and this, or grab it this way and this way. I'm curious which way ends up being the better way. We'll just start on this. It's so tempting to just go big, but then you're gonna have to do that, and that could be hard. Let's try to go big. Oh, you have this foot? Oh, okay. Yeah, I liked that. I do say that about pretty much all of them though, so. Let's see here though. Okay, so if you wanted to do this, I'm just wondering if was going out to here necessary or could I have gone all the way? Oh, I don't know. It's feeling like this would be hard. All right, well, let's try it on the other side now. Okay. Oh, man. I feel like I just flung myself into this. Oh, like I got into this position and it was just like, oh, I don't really feel ready, but whatever. And I just like, and I felt like I was out here, grabbed the hold and like continued to move out and like somehow managed to hold on to it. Wow. I don't know if that looked as funny as it felt, but that was pretty hilarious to me. Oh my God. All right, well that furthers my thought that going up to here would be crazy. Crazier. I mean, sure it can't be that hard, but maybe it is. I don't know. That felt to go from here. I think it being a Gaston actually helps because like as you fall this way, like it's catching you. Where like, you know, for example, if it was the pinch and you're like side pulling it, then you're pulling away and you're like pushing towards it. And so just being down pulling, I don't know. Man, that was wild though. All right, good. I do kind of want to see what this Gaston option is like real quick. Huh. Harder. It felt hard to move my foot. It felt like this foot was like too high. And maybe it felt like it needed to be over here so I could get like... But if that's the boulder problem, that's the boulder problem, you know? You can't be moving feet. Yeah, getting up to here, no way. And then I don't know, but we can find out. I was gonna say, I don't know if there and there will get you up to there. This could just be insane. No, it's not insane. Oh, but that was pretty cool, actually. And then you're in the, oh, you're not in the quite the same spot, huh? Whew, shouldery. That's cool, you get a good 2-in-1. See, this is a good example of how, like, there can be two ways to do the boulder, and they're just different. This one's not obviously easier than the other. It's just two different ways, and depending on your strengths and what you're comfortable with, you might choose one or the other. But for training, I don't know, it's just kind of cool that you could come down here and like do it one way and then do it the other way. Just seems kind of neat. But what I was wondering is if you need this for this variation, because you're up here instead of down here, that changes it a good bit. And I think this hold is probably a bit better than this one. Yeah, but it's facing a different direction, so always a trade-off. Okay. Get on there. Okay, yeah, no, you don't need that lower Gaston. But that's fine. Yeah, that turns out cool. Gonna have to keep those in mind for the future. Those will be good ones to just like do laps or sets on or something. Sweet. All right, believe it or not, we're about an hour in, so I'm gonna call it for today. I thought that was a really good session. I had a lot of fun. It was cool to experiment and play with some holds I haven't used in a while and see how they do at this steeper angle. I'd say the board is feeling pretty good and I really like this angle. I'm curious to take it to 40 eventually, but 35 is feeling like a pretty good angle for it. Everything's feeling challenging, it's feeling punchy, it's not feeling too easy, but it's not feeling heinously hard like I can't do anything either. So nice solid middle ground. I really appreciate you guys watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and leave a comment and let me know what you thought. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you on Wednesday for that outdoor session.